Good evening, hello, welcome to David's Kitchen, hello. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm making immunity rice today. Yeah, building your immunity. Isn't that great? I know. Hey, so we have to start the show. One of the big things I do every day is optimize my PC. Yeah, welcome to Technology Thursday. One of the things I do is the remote broadcast to show you I can do that, and it gives me the ability to communicate anywhere. We've been on road trips across the country. We've done all kinds of wonderful things. Got some beautiful organic cauliflower today. It's a cruciferous vegetable along with broccoli. And we're going to be kind of steam frying that up with an onion, and we're going to get a kind of a caramelization going on a high flame, and then we're going to add a can of chicken, Kirkland's Best chicken breast. Yeah, and we're going to firm it all together with ginger, garlic, and eggs, because believe it or not, eggs do have a wide variety of nutritious aspects. And I know people give eggs a bad rap because of the cholesterol, but what you're getting is all kinds of potential nutrients. Let's get into the chat room. All right, welcome. Yeah, so we're up and running every day, man. It's amazing. I was able to pull this off today. All kinds of projects going on around the house here. Getting ready for the coronavirus. You know, everybody's buckling down and prepping, and obviously a lot of people are concerned about this. I think everyone wants to live, so we all have a vested interest no matter what your political bend is. But building up your own preparations for the future is really what's at. Yeah, I'm going to play a little music and get off camera for a second. Hey, we got a call here. Hang on. Yeah, can I help you? I'm starting a show right now. What's going on? What is in immunity rice? I guess immunity. You know, you're going to get better, stronger, healthier. All right. We're going to be putting chicken, which, you know, wholesome chicken from Kirkland, and cauliflower and broccoli. And hey, I'm kind of in the middle of this. What do you have a question other than what's going on in the, huh? Wait a second. Whoa. Hang on, man. Yeah, this is $2. this organic was $2 and I've got a pound of it. That's $4. Yeah, this is like 50 cents worth of broccoli. That's $4.50. And the onion is included in the vegetable cost. And the garlic is included in the vegetable cost. And then you add $1.50 for the rice, which is coming out of the freezer, which is going to be a really cool rice dish. Okay, we finally got into iVlog. Thank you. Hello, guys. Hi. Yeah, sorry I was late. Yeah, I couldn't believe how weird it was. I was like kind of in slow motion there. Okay, yeah, we've got other people. Yeah, pop-out chats going. Corona is calling. Yeah, this is to build up your immunity against the corona attack. And what broccoli and... Yeah, sorry, man, I can't take your calls. Don't keep calling here. Yeah, thank you. Broccoli and cauliflower are cruciferous vegetables. Yeah, and cauliflower is a really good replacement for gluten, carbohydrates. And the rice is non-gluten too. So if you are like allergic to gluten and you like blow up, this targets the vitamins right at your body and gives you the ability to, absorb those vitamins rather quickly. The garlic and ginger are being floated out there as like a immunity burst. People are using garlic, ginger shaved together with a little bit of lemon juice and honey. And they put it in a little tablespoon and they eat it. And it actually helps their immune system. It's been proven to. Now, cruciferous vegetables have been known to block carcinogenic activity in your body. That's another thing. So you can't lose with this kind of a meal. Italian seasoning is always in my meal because I grow the organic thyme. I've got thyme right here from my garden. See that? Yeah, you don't understand how to take no for an answer, apparently. Yeah, you can't just keep calling, man. I am wearing pants, yeah. And I feel a lot slimmer, too. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm losing a little bit of weight. I stopped eating past 8:30, and it's amazing. My father did that many years ago. He stopped eating after 7:30. He lost like 40 pounds. And I'm going, like I said, you can't really keep calling here and expect me to take your call. I know Michelle Obama can cook, girl. His best dish is, I know. You can't lose from this kind of meal. I don't have a gut, man. That's a bannable offense. I don't know what your deal is. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. All right, so, it's below 40 now. Yeah, like I said, you can't keep calling here. Okay, so I'm going to try to cook and deal with the phone as we talk, all right? Let's get the light on in the kitchen. Whoa, yeah, how about that? Hey, wait a second, I haven't even gotten into Periscope. Let me get Periscope going, man. Yeah, the broccoli's going to be good, yeah, real good. Yeah, let's start the cooking up politics again. I want to do that one. Yeah, we'll get the grill on right now going. I'm going to put the rear burner on level 3 back here. Preview the broadcast. All right. Yeah, cooking up politics 2020. 3.5. This is also Technology Thursday day. But, I'm using technology to do this. Yeah, cooking up politics 2020. Yeah, it's kind of a challenge. 3.5. This is also Technology Thursday. Yeah, so we're going to do that right now. Go live. Yeah, 3.5. Hey, how about the stock market dropping over 900 points? I told you. I told everybody. I said, yeah, it's going to drop another one tomorrow. I said that in the chat last night. Everyone is hoping for more, but we're in a very volatile market. Hey, how about the stock market dropping over 900 points? And that means it's going to be a significant problem for a lot of you who have 401ks. Yeah, so you're going to be able to eat this, Bubba, whether you like it or not. And Bubba, do you want to lose your account? Because y'all going to lose your account, okay, man? Yeah, Warren, all the effort I did was just kept talking about her lying over and over again. And so many people watch our show. And I can attribute myself personally to seeing Warren leave. And thank you all for voting against Warren and voting for Biden, because Biden is the best opponent for me to take on along with Trump. 2 pervs and 2 liars against the most honest, straight guy you could ever meet. Me. Please, not too much love, because I don't want to get too, this isn't a sexy meal. This is all about building your health. But you are going to be eating a little bit of garlic. We got 4 garlics here. 4 garlics. Yeah. And we got this great knife here. We're going to cut the onion. You ready to do this? All right. Hey, did you guys get the Periscope link? Hang on, let me show it to you. One moment, please. David will be right there with you in just a moment. I am currently accessing files. No, I won't, Max. I'll try to avoid getting teary-eyed. One of the ways I avoid that is to not hit the base of the onion. Tulsi, she tried to sue Google, and that failed. It backfired on her. This is the thing. You continue to call me gay, and I've never been gay in my life. So that's a mutable offense. You try to call me gay, that's called sexual harassment. Anderson, you know what that's all about. I am digital audio video entity, Dave. I will assist you in the show. So we're going to turn that burner on. I'm going to use my atomizer, and we're going to pump it up. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to squirt that extra virgin organic olive oil on that pan. Are you ready? No celery. All right. Now, normally when I cook, I usually cook the onions first. In this particular instance, I'm going to throw the cauliflower and the broccoli in first. The onions are to seal the deal, and what we want is that fresh onion, because that's the thing that makes your immunity boost. It kills bacteria that your body would normally be fighting, especially if you have the dreaded coronavirus. Man, that organic coffee from, this is a different bean, actually. I picked this up, but Arabica dark roast coffee, but it says organic on it. So that's pretty good. Apparently, the limu bean is really rare. I went through 4 pounds of limu bean, and now I'm onto this. I am not going to cook on level 5. If you're watching the show in slow motion, please adjust your dial. Hey, how's your window garden doing? Oh, check it out. Da, 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 da. I even left the taco shell container from last week. No, that's really high quality coffee, man. I told you it was high quality. Don't be messing with me. All right. Cooking is a very mystical experience. British guys, no. That is a bannable offense. You are not allowed to post here. You have been banned. Okay. This onion is important to me, but it's also important for that pan to get hot. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and top off these broccolis right here with the knife. Comprendo mundo? Oh, see how easy that was? Toss those guys in there. individually. Kind of break them up. And always use the cruciferous part of the stalk. If you have anything from the store, cut that off right there. Always look at the knife when cutting, otherwise you'll cut your fingers off, and that would be very bad. All this stuff here, it's all good. Dice it up pretty tight, like that. There you go. All right. And throw that in there. Now take a combined pound of cauliflower and broccoli to do this. And we are going to cook with every aspect of the cauliflower, including the stalk. That's important. Since this is organic, I'm just going to give it a quick rinse. Just break it up right in there like this. Big, huge pieces. There you go. Anything like the stalk area, you want to take that and cut it down. And throw that in there. Okay, keep your level at level 3 right now, and if you see any big ones, cut them like that. Nothing too big. All right. The stalk area can be eaten, parts of it. Just kind of go down the sides of it like this, shaving it. And then cut the base off so you don't get any of the store paste. But this is where all your nutrients really are. I mean, they're in the cauliflowers, but you're getting a lot more in here. And dice that up. Always looking at the knife. Never take your eyes off the knife. Remember, if you do, with a sharp knife like this, you're dust. All right, just put all that in there. All right. How you doing? And take your handy dandy paper towel and wipe your hands off. Yeah. This is for people who are, just building up their immunity. This is not a legal term. I'm not offering immunity to anyone who's guilty of a crime. Okay. Take your chicken brine. Open up the can. And drizzle it right in there. Okay. We're going to add some seasoning. Now, if you have Italian seasoning, that's what you want to use. Let me get this out of here. As your first step, because the oregano in that Italian seasoning is vital to your immunity. Yeah. Now look what I found. My turmeric. Yeah. Check it out. Okay. We've got thyme. I've got oregano. I've got Italian seasoning. Just standard Italian seasoning. I'm going to throw some Italian seasoning on it. Yeah, it's kind of a large amount. I'm going to throw some thyme. Beautiful. That's organic thyme too. And a little bit of my oregano from my garden. Kind of crush it up in your hands like that, making sure you don't have any stems. You don't want those stems, those are not very edible. And just sprinkle it on top. Okay, now pump that up to level 6. All right, we're coming in after the fact with things like cumin, turmeric. These are things that will be coming in toward the end of the cycle, along with onions and garlic. And the key is to not overcook the onions, because we're going to give you that punch. And then at the end, I add the rice. Now, the rice is pre-cooked. I get this stuff at Trader Joe's. It's really outstanding. No salt, really, hardly to speak of. And it's non-GMO and organic. So I'm going to go back to my freezer and get the organic rice. I am running in default mode. You know, people asked me, David, are you a robot? And I have to say, no, I'm not. It's just a joke. It's kind of a gimmick I do. Well, the eggs are going in toward the end. What I do is I open up the pan and put the eggs in there. CBS News, Donald Trump, coronavirus comments, suggesting people go to work. Trump is he's out of step with reality. He was arguing with the World Health Organization, claiming that only 1% of the people die, when we know, and I tweeted this in case you read my tweet, we know that 3.4% of these people are dying that get it. Not 2%. We were running with 2% because that's what the World Health Organization, but now the real statistics are coming in. Exactly what I said mid-January. It's 3.4%. Those are my words. I actually said that. Thank you. I'm right again. So, Warren's out, Buttigieg's out. Oh yeah. Amy's out. Biden's in. My guy Biden is, you know, I want him to win the Democratic ticket because I really like to go head to head with Biden. He's an affable guy. He doesn't take things personally. Whereas Trump has kind of a grudge, you know. And I like that about Biden. He's kind of affable. I would love to take him on in a debate, one-on-one. And we could both, you know, kind of feel the whole subject matter out, you know. Pontificate. Too much. You really are too much. Yeah, we're going to roll you out of the show. Yeah, just too much for the show. He even said so in his username. Trump is a creepy sexual deviant too. I told you, Biden and Trump, it's a perfect storm for a third party. 2 pervs, 2 liars, and me, right in the middle. An honest man who's not perverted, who's not freaky, and I don't grab women by the beep beep, you know? All right. Okay. Oh, by the way, don't touch your face unless you have a rag that's perfectly clean. That means I can't touch my face and I've got a scratch on my nose right now. So I'm fighting the urge. And if you rub it with your arm, it's like, oh, wait a second, this arm could have been exposed to the coronavirus. Somebody could have been walking around. So I'm fighting the urge with fruit enzyme spray. Yeah, Medveral, remember I said 3.4% back in mid-January? Thank you. All right. But far less in China? Wow, that's weird. I don't know. China's hiding all the information. Mainland China, Beijing will not release proper statistics to make China look bad. No, I'd rather be... I'm the spitting image of Julia Childs. Bon appetit! Proud DC, dollars are okay. Yeah, your money's still good, man. Yeah, the stock market's still ahead with Trump. Barely. Thank you. Better Jim Genius. Thank you very much. Oh, that's such good coffee, man. Okay. It's up to level 6. He's cooking very fast. I got to prep the onion. Take a look at this onion, man. Look at that. That's a big knife, man. You got to be careful with this Damascus knife. It's very easy to cut, but it could easily hurt, you know. Okay, very simple, quick. Take your time, but hurry up. Okay, compost to the left. Good food to the right. Okay. Holding the knife right here, we're going to go right onto the onion. Nice big chunks, about 1/4 inch each. Nice. Okay. And get down to the bottom and kind of dice that up. We'll do the same with the other side. Always keeping your eye on everything. Don't take your eye off of anything. And always keep your fingers down. I have a tendency of leaving that thumb out there. It could easily get right underneath the blade. The other day I nearly hit my, on the last show, I nearly hit my nail. I was like, oh, barely. Saved by the nail. Okay. All right, we're going to push all this stuff, saving the 4 cloves of garlic for next. I'm going to push all this into the, oh, major cam attack. Holy moly. That was major. Okay, we're going to lift this in here and just drop it right on top. You see the move I did? That was the steam fry move. Yeah, the trademark steam fry move where literally all that steam is going on right now. It's keeping the vitamins in there. Yeah, I know. Now I'm going to get my rice. Yeah. Check it out. Organic brown rice. It's about $1.50 a package. Now they make these things to be, yeah, they make these things to be steam ready in the microwave. You put them face down in 4 or 5 minutes. I don't like cooking in plastic. You have moved from bad to worse. You have somehow now been banned again. Poor guy. He just can't stay in the show. Thought we had a DDoS attack for a moment. Okay, thank you, Officer Thick. Hey, let's check out iVlog. I've been ignoring you guys for a bit. Still eating Tide Pods? Wow. You know, I don't want a Vegematic. I'm looking at those big steamers, and you know, I don't want more stuff. You know. Well, they wouldn't have made this at Trader Joe's if it wasn't healthy, dude. Oh. But no, seriously. Okay, we're going to go ahead and round 2 of the dinner is going to be the ground ginger from Trader Joe's. The chicken, and we're going to use a little bit of turmeric. All right, now that combo right there is going to really boost this dinner, and I'm going to do the garlic right now. I'm going to use my older knife to do the garlic. One moment, please. Just pound down on those. Okay, Okay, it comes off, the skin comes right off real easy. It just squirt right out. I remember seeing Julia Childs mince garlic. That's one of the things she loved to do. And she was so very, very nice. It is real bon appetit. Okay. What I do is I do the French curl knife like this. Yeah. Just mince that garlic up and anything else on the board. Get a little more onion there. All right, here we go. We're going to take the tops off. You ready for the big move? Okay, here it is. We'll throw the chicken in. You want the rest of that if you want. We'll put a little bit of water on that and get it all in there. We'll do the ginger next. About a teaspoon of ginger. Throw that ginger in there. We'll do a splash of turmeric. About a half a teaspoon of turmeric. And then the garlic. And finally, the rice. And that comes right out of the freezer. You can put it right in there frozen. Cover the whole dish. Give it a shake. Keep it on level 6. And you're good to go. We're going to start mixing it around in just a bit. What I'm doing is caramelizing the base a little bit to give it that flavor. Yeah. Hello. I do. Graham Kerr was one of my idols when I was a kid. He turned into I think he's still alive. He's a Christian. He does work on the Trinity Broadcasting Network. It's one of these General Electric stovetops, glass tops. It's not an induction range, but they're really easy to clean. I like this. It's one of my favorite. So anyway, I got the cans I have to, of course, put in the recycling bin. I like to rinse them out a little bit so they don't, stink up the recycling bin. And we got a lot of compost here that has to be taken care of. We got containers to put back. Oh my gosh, I found Patti LaBelle. Should I put Patti LaBelle in there? Her seasoning is the best. Miss Patty's no salt seasoning. Check it out. Yeah, I should do that. Now, I thought of putting that bacon stuff in here, but no. That bacon's perfect for making pseudo pork. If you're a Muslim or Jewish. Thank you. Woman in the 70s becomes the first virus fatality in the UK. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that happens. Everyone's freaking out about this virus. It's amazing. No. No non-racial impression. Comment on weight. Patti LaBelle cooking on level 6. Cumin. Correct. We're now going to go to the cumin stage. And we will even add cumin, because I believe Patti LaBelle has a little bit of cumin in there. But the bottom line is, this is a really good combo. Cumin, turmeric. I don't know what exactly she has in it, but it's good. All right, we're going to go to stage 2 in just a bit. Get ready with your wooden spatula and put it in. Let's get this closer. There you go. Open the top of this and just kind of dive into it for a second. Give it a stab down the middle, breaking up the chicken, pushing the chicken in, kind of rotating a little bit, but not really lifting the bottom, just kind of pushing it all in. And you'll see where you're at with the vegetables when you do this. They're still a little bit raw. Now, if you're really into salt, this is the time to add a little bit of, soy sauce. I'm using the liquid soy seasoning Bragg. It's an organic blend of soy and non-GMO. But actually, I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of soy sauce in this meal. But the chicken has quite a bit of salt in it. So, they say white pepper is good, too. Black pepper is okay, too. I don't want to seem a little bit, biased for white or black. I keep adding stuff, yeah. That's the best kind of meal you can possibly have. But I think we're done. We just have to let it set and cook at level 6 really hard. I don't know. Have you been to Walmart? Checked it out? Oh, yeah, I heard black pepper causes cancer. So cancel that idea. But I heard white pepper builds you up. Bernie's, Warren's going to endorse Bernie. They're both left extremists. They can all take that party off to the left land. Why don't they just become communists? They're ruining the Democratic Party. Yeah, you can make them a nice meal for $5 at Taco Bell. What do you get, like a tostada, a bean burrito, and a volcano? You see, if you build if you get the tostada and the bean burrito, that's like, what, $3 right there? And the volcano is, no, I think it's over $5. Yeah, forget the volcano. This would feed 5 people. In fact, let's take this up to 6 people. Yeah, I always do this. I look at how much food I have in the container. I'm going, yeah, I can feed 6 people with that. Monique, okay. Dave Monique mentioned black pepper oil. I stated white pepper oil to be I don't know, Monique or not. I think you can just let that go, inventor Jim Genius. It's time to let loose of some. I have a friend of mine, or I guess he was a friend of mine. He said to me, he was saying, "Hey, come on over to my house for Super Bowl," and he only lives 1,000 miles away, and he's never been to my home. And I said, I'm going to pass on that. But we got a few people coming from college, and I said, no. And I named off about 20 people that were coming from college. Not one of them was coming from college. I went to college back in the 70s. And I'm going, is so-and-so going? And this one particular person, and the guy said, no, man, you got to let that loose. You got to let that go. And I thought, yeah, I can also just let you go too, Let it go, man. Let it go. Corona update, first California death, face mask shortage. Oh, okay. Big Inky, thanks for the update. Yes, it is the Baudin is coffee press. I like to make a coffee press when I only have to make 1 or 2 cups of coffee, very strong. Otherwise, I use the drip. I also have a Keurig. Okay, let's do another spin, shall you? Open the thing and just spin around. Here we go. Okay, now you rotate. Now you rotate. Beautiful. Oh, perfect. Everything's soaking up perfectly. Okay, you're done. Turn it off. Now, you're not quite done. Now in the center of this, turn it to a level like 3. Open up a center area right in there like that. Right in the center. And drop 2 eggs, but I'm going to make sure there's some oil down before I do that. Okay, you're going to put the eggs in right in the middle. Like that, see? You can't even see from that angle. There you go. Make sure there's nothing else but the eggs. Okay, give it a little spin in there. Kind of break them up. Okay, now put the outside onto the center and cover up the eggs like a big mountain. There you go. Now you can pepper to taste, but we talked about pepper, and you can Parmesan to taste. So we probably will do a little Parmesan. I am going to go ahead and clean up right now because I'm going in the other room. Leave that at level 3 for just a bit, which is low. I'm going to open up this horrible compost bin. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, we do not take calls during the show. Okay, throwing the compost out here. All this goes back in the garden. Beautiful. All right. And I keep that underneath the sink. Rubbermaid is the best. Tupperware is the best. They really are. Very durable plasticware. Although I don't really like plastic, you know. Unfortunately, we got to throw these things out, which is really sad, you know. Had we have the ability to melt that down, we could turn it into oil, which we'll talk about tonight in our show. Refreshing fruit enzyme. Okay, well, I think we're all set to just let that cook a little bit on level 3, and then I'm going to mix it all together and put Parmesan on it. Any kind of an egg. I prefer range free, but I got those for $1 a dozen, and I don't know what kind of egg those were, honestly. They were local farm grown, but yeah, I'd rather have much more organic, non-GMO eggs, but I had to eat those eggs up tonight. Those eggs are just not, you know, they shouldn't sit in the refrigerator more than a month. You know, does compost help keep the moons? No. Dave, tell us a college story where the black. He didn't embarrass me in class. No, he never embarrassed me in class. I was pretty low key about the whole thing. I didn't report him having stolen the $25 paper that he got. I wasn't trying to, make the black guy's problem, There is no compost in this recipe. All that food was freshly washed and non-GMO, organic, when possible. Proud DC, no NHS, no plan. You're helping the people in England talk about a plan, is that it? What's going on? Coronavirus live update. Death toll hits 11, including the first in California. That's kind of good. We're holding at 9 here in Washington. So we're doing pretty well. This will mellow out pretty soon. I'd say April. My prediction is April, the stock market will smooth out and find a new place to be. I have a real good sense of how things are going in the stock market. Remember, I predicted the crash of 2008 30 years prior, so. Yeah, we're looking at a correction, and we could drop down to 15,000. It could happen. Prepare yourself. The real market worth at this point is based on our economic success, and if we're looking at complete shutdowns across the board, you're going to see almost a one-third correction. Shipping is down, production out of China is down, Sarah's out. She'll be pretty late tonight. She's got a big event going on. Yeah, when she comes home later, she'll have it. Hey, I'm ready to start moving that egg around at the bottom, so let me do that. Go right in there and then lift the egg. Rotate it all throughout. Beautiful. Okay. We'll go ahead and sprinkle it with Parmesan. And voila, dinner for 6. And turn that off and let it set in its own juices. and it gets better over time. If you want to reheat it, you can. And thank Patty LaBelle for that non-salt recipe. Yeah, that was great. Thank you, Patty. That was great, man. And thank you, Trader Joe's, for coming out with some good stuff. You know, the founder of Trader Joe's just passed away. Yeah. Yep, he founded Trader Joe's in Pasadena, California. I used to sell up there. I tried to get business with them a couple times. Never really worked out, though. Well, an Iranian decided to cut me out of the commission. I lost about 10 grand. But that's what happens when I was dealing with an Iranian wine broker. You know. Hey, we're done. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, watching the show. Remember, getting your immunity rice means getting ginger, garlic, onion, all freshly nested into the organic mix of rice, rich, you know, brown rice, and with the added bonus of all those cruciferous vegetables mixed together. It's going to make you feel better. It'll give you a full sense of eating, and you'll feel better as a result of it. All right, thanks for coming in to David's Kitchen. We'll be back on the show in about 2 minutes. See you then.